Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Cincinnati Spotter 210 here today, and almost missed this month's update, but I'm going to be bringing it all to you guys today. This will be the airport update of the 1 to 500 scale airport, the West Colorado International Airport, for the month of May 2021. Without further rambling, let's hop right into it. Alright, the time frame for today's update is going to be Saturday around 3 in the afternoon, which is the current time in real life. So it just fits in with the airport to do what the time frame is in real life, I guess. But for the first aircraft of the update, we're going to start off with this Legionnaire Airbus A320 in the new livery, of course. This aircraft is taking off on runway 25 and is currently departing for Las Vegas, Nevada. From that, I'll just scoot on over to the cargo ramp. The only active aircraft on the cargo ramp today, we have this Amazon Prime Air Boeing 767-300 operated by Air Transport International. This aircraft is currently being loaded up for Wilmington, Ohio, and earlier arrived in from Tampa, Florida. Over there, we've got the abandoned Airbus A321 you may recognize from the last update. But moving over here, we have an aircraft taxiing in just after landing on runway 19, this American Eagle, CRJ 900 operated by Mesa Airlines. This arrived in from Dallas, Fort Worth, and that's where it will head back out to after the turnaround. Unfortunately, in the last month, American Airlines has announced that they will be leaving GMR after being the longest airline to serve the airport. They originally started serving the airport when it opened as the Montrose Municipal Airport way back in the day. And they cite their just unwillingness to compete with all the new competitors at the airport, along with decline in ticket sales as the reason for their departure. But hopefully they will be back someday in the future. No word on if that will ever happen at this time, though. As per a typical weekend, nothing much happening on the Grooms Air National Guard base. You do have all the Viking water bombers out here today, and we have a couple Co-Fire Bell 206 Sky Rangers. These are now going to be based out of the airport for the upcoming fire season, and they'll be just using the National Guard's water and fire retardant as their source for fighting the fires. And we move over to the Patriot Air ramp, which is packed as always. And recently, Patriot took delivery of 2 brand new Basler BT-67s. This one here being registered November, I believe this is, November 205 PA. This is flagship Allegiance, and this aircraft isn't doing any flights right now. It's just resting here along with the other ones. And that MD-80 over there, which the MD-80s will not be retired no more. If I didn't mention this in the last update, I can't remember if I did or not. But the MD-80s will be saved from retirement with Patriot Air, and they will be serving Puerto Volaterra, Puerto Volaterra, I think that's how you pronounce it, in Mexico as a vacation destination, and the flight will operate round trip on Fridays and Sundays starting next week. So that'll be very interesting to see how those perform. Hopefully they perform well, of course, and they will serve as a vacation destination for people of West Colorado and anyone else who connects through the Patriot Air network for many years to come. And speaking of Patriot, the next aircraft, we have this Basler BT-67, registered November 749 Papa Alpha. And this aircraft is taxiing out for departure on one of the weekend flights to we'll send this one to Aspen, Colorado. And these operate, both Aspen and the Rifle operate once daily round trip out of GMR on the weekends. Almost skipped over this guy, but here we have an Amazon Prime Air Boeing 767-300 in the blank white livery. This arrived in from Sacramento, California, and will be departing to Phoenix, Arizona. Moving over to the terminal, we have this Delta Airlines Boeing 737-900. This arrived in on the once daily flight from, actually, my bad, one of the 3 daily round trip flights to and from Austin, Texas. And is currently just resting at the gate, and that's where we'll be heading back out to, which is, of course, Austin, Texas. Next aircraft we have here just pushed back from the gate. We have this Delta Airlines Airbus A220-100 or CS-100. This aircraft is operating one of the 2 daily round-trip flights from Seattle to Tacoma, and which is where it also arrived in from. Along with that, in the back, of course, we have the always awesome Delta Connection CRJ-200 operated by SkyWest. This aircraft arrived in from, this arrived in from Cheyenne on the once daily round trip as part of the Essential Air Service contract, and this will be heading out to Santa Fe, New Mexico, once again as part of the Essential Air Service contract. For the final aircraft of the update, we have this United Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the beautiful new Evo blue livery. This arrived in from Houston, Texas, and will be departing to Denver, Colorado today. And for the final aircraft of the update, we have this Patriot Air Airbus A310, which will sadly be leaving the fleet by early next month, so this may be the last update we ever see the aircraft in. The A310 has served Patriot Air very well, serving mostly military charters with its time in the airline, but nonetheless, sad to see such an iconic aircraft go, but hopefully it'll be purchased by another airline or operator, and it won't be the last we see of this A310. But for the moment, this aircraft is operating a military charter. It arrived in from Colorado Springs with troops on board and dropped them off at the Grooms Air National Guard Base, and it will be departing to the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Dayton, Ohio, once again with some airmen on board. And yeah, hopefully this isn't the last of this aircraft we see, but if it is, farewell and happy retirement. And that will do it for this month's airport update. As always, thank you all very much for watching. I'm sorry I didn't put this update out sooner. School and just wrapping up everything before going into my summer break was busy, to say the least. But hopefully I'll bring you guys more YouTube videos coming out soon. As always, you can follow me on Instagram, which I will leave in the description below. And with that being said, yeah, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. See you all in the next video. Goodbye.
Lone Star belt buckles and old faded Levi's, and each night begins